Yo, 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 Nothing's Normal podcast. It's your host, Spittinks, back at you with another episode. Y'all know what I'm about to say, man. Special episode today. This episode is most definitely special. Special. I'm going to give him the special 3 times. Every episode is that. But before we get to this special guest of mine, let's get to our shout-outs. This episode is brought to you by Green Leaf Studios, where we are right now. Shout out to Green Leaf. If you want to shoot a movie, podcast, for the right price, you can come shoot the breeze with us. Reach out to Green Leaf Studios. We located inside of Union Studios, always. Shout out to E-Man and Guap. Shout out to Polymath, Scarphone. Shout out to Devon Tomlin on the garments. GBA, of course, that's to the death. But enough about us, man. Who I got sitting to the left?
Yo, it's your boy Reef. You already know what's going on, man.
Let me shake your hand, brother, man.
What's up?
It's little bro, man. It's
My
little
big
big
brother,
bro
my
now.
big brother.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you didn't say your name, man. Who we got sent to the left? Did you say who you was?
Yeah,
you said it kind of low. Like
Reef.
Okay.
PriceTag Reef.
Okay.
Reef.
Okay.
Punch. What you know? Y'all know the name.
That's the energy I was looking for. I ain't hear you at first. So, okay, I'm going to call you Reef. PriceTag Reef. I like that. Let's just go straight there. PriceTag Reef. Now, PriceTag Reef, over here at Nothing's Normal, we just got this small policy. We don't like to start our stories on page 50. We like to start in the beginning of the story to give the viewers a better idea of the who, the what, the when, the how, which led to the why, how we end up getting to price tag. So,
Right.
With that being said, Reef, man, where you from?
I'm from the Bronx, Uptown, Gun Hill Road, Uptown Bronx.
Uptown Bronx. Wow, we hear a lot about the Bronx nowadays, man. We always heard about the Bronx. The Bronx is very pivotal to our culture as far as New York goes and as far as the world. But with that being said, okay, Gun Hill Road, what was the household looking like for you over there on Gun Hill Road for PriceTag Reef? You had a very unique.
The household was tough growing up. I had single mother household, disabled sister in the household. My mom taking care of my disabled sister, taking care of my niece, taking care of my grandmother. Right there on the Bronx, right off the 2 train. So it was tough. It was the reality of any single mother trying to raise a family and feed their children in the Bronx on the inner city.
Mm-hmm. Now, where does Reef fit in that dynamic as far as the sister, like age range?
So my sister is about maybe like 10 years old, maybe like 10 years older than me.
Okay, wow.
My niece is a year older than me, but my big brother was incarcerated for 17 years, so my mom had to kind of, take on a little bit more responsibility and aiding, her uprising and upbringing. So she kind of stepped in and filled that role for my brother and kind of helped raise her as well as raising me and my taking care of my sister.
Right.
So to be honest, I really missed out on a lot of time with my mother one-on-one, and I had to depend on other sources to grow and to learn other things because my mom had her hands full between going to school. She got her master's and bachelor's degree while I was growing up over at the college in New Rochelle. So she was always in school. Then she was taking the train and working at, a women's shelter overnight over on Prospect Avenue in the Bronx. So a lot of times in like middle school and high school, I wouldn't even see my mom. A lot of people don't know this, but my mom would work overnight and get off at about 6, 7 o'clock. So I would be taking the train to school at around 7:30. So that gap of, her waking me up and seeing my mom in the morning kind of phased out once I started getting into like 8th, 9th grade and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty much the dynamic. There was a lot of dynamics, to be honest, growing up. I mean, we could talk about a million dynamics.
I mean, look, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you mention pops one time.
Oh yeah, my
you
pops
went straight
was,
from brother to mother to
my
like,
pops was completely non-existent in my life. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
He was incarcerated earlier. My early years, 3, 4 years old, incarcerated. and he never really reached out to me. We never really had a relationship ever. I actually think he home now. It's crazy.
I think he home is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
We never spoke. I never spoke to my. I'm 20. I'm 27. Never spoke to my pops in 25 years. You feel me? Ever.
How you feel about that? Or how do you feel about it now versus how you feel about it then? How you felt about it then?
When I was a kid, I used to care.
Yeah.
Now I don't. Like, I don't really got no feelings towards it. I don't hold nothing against them. I don't hold no grudge. It's nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no hard feelings. I don't have no hatred in my heart for them or nothing.
Sure.
You know, I understand this life. Everybody not going to fulfill their responsibilities to the best of their capability. You know what I'm saying? Some people just going to do the bare minimum. Even if you're incarcerated, you can still reach out. You can still call. You can still write a letter. So, you know, I understand that wasn't what he wanted to do. So, you know, one thing about life, a lot of people just want to do what they want to do.
For sure. Control.
So I went through something a couple weeks ago where somebody told me that, like, I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I just laughed. I'm going to tell you about that after this, but it's like people just want to do what they want to do. So he was doing what he was doing, and being a father wasn't part of that. You feel me?
With that dynamic and that structure, I mean, how did that affect you now inside of the school system in the Bronx? Like,
yeah, we're gonna edit this real quick. This Puff.
Okay. Oh, you don't want him?
Nah, he could be on the joint if you want. I'm just saying you could chop it up.
Nothing. This is day in the life of Reef.
Yeah, I know. Y'all was supposed to do something too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Free Puff, nigga.
Yeah, free Puff, man.
This go to show you how real it is. This ain't just, you don't just post them on the gram. You answering that phone.
I don't even really post them on the internet at all. I'm not one of those guys that post all the bros
Free
on
Puff
the
the
internet.
man, if y'all don't know.
Day.
One of the biggest personalities on the net. One of the solid Queens guy. You tell him to shout us out. Why ain't
Yeah, for sure. Yo, Mayor, Assalamu alaikum. Yo, I'm on the Nothing Normals podcast right now with Spanks. You remember my bro that was at InvestFest? Y'all was supposed to do it.
What's that word, my boy? Free Puff the man, nigga.
We doing it right. We doing it right now. Talk your shit real quick. We live in the interview. We doing it.
We did.
Y'all live on the interview.
Yeah, they hear you.
That red dot pointed right at us right now. We on. What you want to tell the world, man?
All the supporters, man. I want to thank all the people still pulling up the PriceTag Atlanta, man. It's the biggest boutique in the world. We got more coming soon. I want to shout out to my brother Reef, man. One of the youngest doing it. One of the smartest, loyalist brothers I got, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Shout out to the podcast, man. You know, when I touch, man, I want to be the first interview I get, man. It's got to be the first interview I get, Spank, man.
Wallahi Deen.
He said, Wallahi.
You hear me?
Call me. I'm in the city.
Ooh, he a real nigga.
I'm in the city.
Want to call niggas
I'm in the city moving around. So let me knock this out, and we gonna rap later. We gonna
Make sure you edit that. I just spiced that up. Make sure you edit that, dog.
Are you about to go crazy?
Nah,
you on this there? Yeah.
All right, one.
See, I be watching a lot of interviews where people get live jail call. And look. I ain't knocking it. But what I'm saying to you, you could be at a funeral and a motherfucker be like, yo, step outside real quick. I need to talk and this, that, and the third. He said, I'll call you back. I've been on a lot of jail calls in my life. Guys do not be wanting to get off that jack.
Now, you know what it is?
Yeah, that's a different understanding.
I really put on, so he know I'm working. You feel me? You know how he know I'm working because he know. You feel me?
For sure.
Like, he know I'm working. Like, we reaping the benefits of me working. So he know when I gotta work, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Damn.
Free Puff though, y'all. Real shit. That's my
man,
brother
man.
right there. He came in. He helped me do a lot of stuff. That's a real one right there. You feel me? So definitely free my bro, man. We working on it.
Free Puff for real. That was love. To backtrack on what we were saying, because I definitely want to get into the mindset, to touch on what we're talking about now. But with that, I could say, with that lack of structure, how was Reef in the school system? Because you hear a lot of things about the school system out there, period. So the system is already crazy.
I was terrible in school. I got kicked out of every school.
Yeah.
My mom was big on putting me in private school from the Learning Tree right there behind the Van der Child, kicked out. I went to public middle school over in the Bronx. My principal actually ended up being like the governor or like or like he's a congressman, Congressman Bowman. Shout out Jamal Bowman.
Oh, Bowman. Yeah, somebody just, matter of fact, he just did something up here not too long ago. Like last year, Jamal Bowman. I know that name
Bowman,
for sure.
yeah, Bowman. That's he was pivotal. He was pivotal, and I said that word right. Pivotal, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He was pivotal in like my uprising from 6th to 8th grade. He was tough.
That's important that you say that. Politicians get a bad name.
Nah, he was tough. Like for real. Like he was tough. Like he was really one of those guys that was hands on. Like he was coming to get you off the corner. He was making sure you was getting on the bus after school. He was teaching us about the hip hop legends and Rakim and Eric B. And we had a hip hop club in our middle school. We was rapping and doing stuff like that. He was teaching us about art and how to express ourselves and how to grow and live through the trauma that we was going through in the Bronx every single day. And he was actually in the field. Like he wasn't just sitting behind the desk with his feet kicked up. Like he was actually, you know what I'm saying? Like
and we need more of
hands-on.
that activist type activity.
Yeah, so I mean, you could ask him. I was terrible in school. I was talking back to my teachers. I was doing everything I wasn't supposed to be doing. I went to Cardinal Hayes after I graduated.
Ooh.
Casa middle school in the Bronx. I got kicked out of Cardinal Hayes within the first 4 or 5 months immediately. Just doing all the wrong shit, coming late to school, playing with toy guns in school, shooting cap guns and shit
Bronx
like that.
shit.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of dumb shit. So yeah, after that, I had ended up going to Manhattan Center down in East Harlem. Legendary Manhattan Center. I just drove past Manhattan Center today. And I was like, yeah, I'm top 5 guys to ever go to Manhattan Center.
Where's that located at?
It's on 116th in East Harlem. It's on First Ave, 116th and First, between Pleasant and like First Ave or some shit.
How was that experience for you being from the Bronx, man?
Oh, it was super tough. It was super tough. I got into a lot of altercations. I got into a lot of like real violence.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I was getting into real violence to the point where my mom felt like it was more safe for my life to move me to Florida. So I moved to Florida.
I remember when you moved.
I moved to Florida in 10th grade, at the end of 10th grade. And I went to MacArthur High School down in Florida, but I actually had to go to secondary school because I had like a 1.0 GPA. Like when I came there.
All attendance probably, just not showing up.
You know what's crazy? I was showing up to school but not going to class.
Yeah, I've been
which
there.
don't make sense to me now. Like if I could go back, I would just not go to school at all.
I was gonna say that.
Like I'm going to school and not going to class. Like you feel me? I'm in the school. I'm just not going to class at all.
Right.
So yeah, I was. And then what's crazy is when I got to Florida, I turned it around. Though they was like, "Yo, it's no way you gonna graduate on time." I went. I got straight A's and B's for 2 years straight. Played basketball my senior year. My junior year, I was ineligible. But my senior year, I ended up, playing basketball and finishing high school and graduating. And then from there, I didn't take the college route. I just went back to what I knew, which was
outside.
Yeah. So
well, it's all about environment
school.
too, though. I mean, environment is important. This is the stuff the school. I mean, it's not the school's job, but like the way the system was. Period. They automatically assume that everybody's dynamic is mom, dad, everybody's working, everything is. The statistic standard is not always realistic.
Well, it's a different struggle. Like,
so
for example, like when I was going to school in Harlem and the Bronx and shit like that, right?
Right.
Opposed to like, schools up here, right?
For sure.
It's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. It's a difference, you feel me? So like a struggle up here might be, it might be like, yo, you're not able to, it's tough at home with money's tight, or you're not able to, the struggles where I was going through is different. Like you come to school, your brother just got shot in the face yesterday. It's like that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You coming to school, you just got stabbed on the train last week. You coming to school, people were shooting outside of school, bringing guns to school. People selling drugs in school, outside of school. You dealing with real dangerous circumstances. You understand? Yeah, like as children, like we 13 years old, 12 years old. Like I started seeing guns in my neighborhood and in the vicinity of my close friends at the age of 11 and 12 years old. You understand? Yeah. This is life or death instruments that we are having hands-on access to at a very early age, it's a lot more dangerous. You feel me?
Did y'all have outlet? Because like I said, Westchester, I could say, especially Greenberg, coming up in the Berg, it's go-throughs, but the structure's a lot different. It's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of family.
Yeah, there's no
oriented.
structure.
We got a community center.
There's
We
no
got somewhere
community
like,
center.
what could y'all do? What's the outlet out there besides
The outlet
busting
is
the fire hydrant open in the summertime type
The
shit?
block is the outlet.
Yeah.
You learn everything on the block. I learned how to be respectful on my block. I learned how to talk to people on my block. Like I learned talking crazy was going to lead to physical violence that I might not be able to handle.
Yeah.
So I learned how to be respectful on my block. I learned some of the worst things and some of the best things on my block. I learned how to gamble on my block. I learned how to, you know what I'm saying? I learned all the wrong
How to
things.
strategically think too, though.
I learned all the wrong things at an early age, which was good though, because it taught me. A lot of people just learn right. Their parents always teaching them the right thing. You gotta learn the wrong things too, so you know the difference. You understand?
Who was some male figures in your life that you had coming up with the absence of your father and your older brother who were incarcerated?
A lot. Y'all play a part in that. You know what I'm saying?
So we met you like 9, 10.
Yeah, I had a lot of male influences. I had my cousins, Haas, Shadi.
For sure.
I had
Who is for the audience that don't know, who's Haas and Shadi though? Like we know that. I know exactly who you're talking about, but the world may not know who Haas and Shadi is.
Shadi, CEO, owner of Earn Your Leisure.
For sure.
Rashad, his brother,
sure.
Sani, Haas. Those was, my brothers was in jail my whole life till I was like 16. Like, I don't even know, like 10 years, 20 years, 17 years. So I ain't really have my brothers.
Did you even know your brothers coming up?
No, I knew them. Like, we spoke on the phone. I would go visit them at Valhalla. You know, like, I ain't gonna lie, I grew up different, bro. I grew up going to Valhalla every Saturday for 5 years in a row. They coming through. My mom got to take off her hijab. I'm getting patted down and institutionalized into this being my normal reality at the age of 9, 10 years old. You feel me? So, like, real shit. Like, that was my reality.
I felt that.
Come up, play Greenberg Falcons football on Saturday, right? On Friday, I'm at Valhalla. Sunday, I'm at Valhalla. And then I'm at Valhalla, going to visit my brother. Then I'm walking back outside, turning right back around to visit my other brother. Then I'm walking back outside, turning right back around. I'm visiting 3, 4 brothers on the same day, you feel me? So I'm getting there at 7:30 to visit in at 3, but I'm going to take an hour with Teray. Then I'm coming back. I'm taking an hour with Yusef. Then I'm coming back. Then I'm taking an hour with Lid. Then I'm taking an hour. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 brothers in the same jail, so we going and visiting one for an hour, coming back, visiting the other one. You feel me?
So how people was taking like, the average family taking, maybe you might go up to Westchester just to, one of our cousins or sisters bought a house up there in West. That was a big thing to move to Westchester back in the days, coming from the Bronx. My family homed out of the Bronx until, my mom's generation and all that. So I know how big it is coming from the city, moving up to Westchester, but you taking trips to a
county jail.
To a county jail.
Yeah, my trips to Westchester wasn't as
So
sweet.
weekend time, and Friday after school, everybody like, I'm gonna go play ball this weekend, and I'm be at the jail.
Yeah, that was what I did every weekend from the age of like 9 to 13. Every weekend for 5 years.
Have you ever been to jail yourself?
I've been arrested a few times, but I never got convicted of a crime. So I'm actually like
going there.
clean
Did it
slate.
ever register to you like, damn, I don't want to be here?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Like going to the doctor. When you were a kid, you be scared of the doctor.
It
You going
registered
to
for
a
me
jail.
because, one person I never really wanted to let down was my mother. So being that she had 5 sons that was in jail for, you know what I'm saying, in and out of jail and for long periods of time, I was like, yo, I'm the last one.
Who are your brothers too? Before we get into that, the who brothers. We know if you from Westchester, and then if you the who's who, you know who your brothers are as far as you could identify them by their last name. And who's your brothers, man?
My brothers is the Bonds brothers. Like you said, for me, if you don't know, then
You don't need
do
to
your
know.
research. Yeah, I don't really
Don't
wanna
even
get
do your
into-
research. You just
Yeah,
don't
just
need
don't
to
even
know if
worry
you
about
don't
it.
know what's going on in Bonds. But before you even
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
them in
don't
the
even-
physical, you know the story.
Yeah,
like,
don't even worry about it. Just
you know where they was
know,
at, what they was doing.
Right.
When you see these. Y'all never thought about doing none of them got like an autobiography or a book or
Nah,
a
I'm
movie.
doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm just hustling right now.
Yeah.
And then when I
The
spend,
Barnes Brothers documentary.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see that on Netflix.
Yeah, nah,
That's a
it's-
real story.
yeah, it's gonna be there one day. Right now,
Alright.
I'm just hustling. You know.
Okay.
I ain't,
Yeah.
we gonna get to it
for sure.
because that's 300 million, 200 million.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
We talking about before social media and the paper. Them dudes was
yeah.
in the
That's
paper.
that's 100.
Yeah, that's deep. That's tough. What's something that during that period before we move past that, what's something that you learned from each of your brothers during that time, if anything? Give me one thing that you learned from each of them, starting from the oldest
All right. Well,
throughout the duration of being incarcerated.
Well, from Teray, shout out to my big brother Teray. I learned it's no excuses. Teray did a lot for his family from jail. He always called. He always took care of his mother. He always took care of me. He always looked out. He always was disciplining me from jail.
For sure.
Lid taught me a lot. Lid told me that you're gonna make certain decisions you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. You got double life in prison right now. You feel me? So sometimes somebody will teach you some shit without even telling you.
For sure.
You just gotta be observant and watch what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot from people by just studying them. You feel me? So I learned that from him. Like, yo, certain decisions you make, you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. That's why I'm very careful with the decisions I make and how I move. Cause I learned from my big brother that one wrong move, you're gonna be done.
That's it.
You feel me? And then I learned some negative stuff from my brothers too. Like I learned, you know, certain ways that some of my brothers got that is not the right way to move and how to be different from, you know, stuff they do. I don't really want to get into that because it's a family dynamic.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't really put out certain family stuff publicly because that's just
Family business. I respect
exactly.
that. Yeah.
But I learned
People don't understand that. That's
I
like
learned a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff from my brothers. You feel me? But they was definitely another pivotal point in my growth. They taught me a lot and they showed me a lot from a distance. You feel me? Yeah. I learned going to see them every weekend in them orange jumpsuits. I was learning slowly but surely every time I had to walk through them gates. You feel me? Every time they waving through the glass.
you was at the gates before guys my age was even getting arrested to go up there. You knew what it looked like in there.
Yeah.
You knew what the VI floor looked like, the dance floor they called it. Like. But for us, which is, you know, thank God it's, you know, but damn. That's
Yo,
deep.
we was going to Valhalla so much, we was cool with the COs and all that shit. Like, like when they seen us, it was like family. Like
Yeah,
it was like, oh, we know they good, man. Search, give them a light pad. They don't even worry about it. They, you know what I'm saying? Like we was going to. It was like that was my normal reality, bro. Like speaking of this, like not a normal podcast, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not normal.
At all.
In my life, that was normal for me. Like going to jail to
Going
visit
on a field trip to jail, G.
every weekend for 5 years. So as a kid, I'm already being trained that this is the outcome of the streets. You feel me?
Yeah. God damn. Yeah.
And then my dad was in jail my whole life. So it's like all I knew was jail. Like you going to jail. It was hard for me to break that mental shackle of like there's bigger things going on in life than jail. Yeah. My cousin showed me that. Shout out to Rashad. Like once I seen him doing his thing with Earn Your Leisure and just on his grind, and my other cousin not dead. He do real estate, affordable housing, and real estate for one of the top companies in the world. And he's like he got a prestigious position over there. But I seen these guys work really hard to get to where they got in life. And they really showed me that it's bigger things going on than just the streets and jail.
It's a lot, everything more going on in that.
Right.
And we don't know.
But that's all I really knew growing up. I mean, besides coming up here, like I said, you know, shout out to you, shout out to Tails, shout out to Ice.
Rest in peace, Ski.
Yeah, Ski. I mean, that.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, certain shit is just like.
Yeah. I already
You
know.
don't even got to touch on it. What's understood don't got to be explained. But Greenberg was like kind of like a getaway for me. So that was essential to me growing up because I would always come up to my Umi house, my Aunt Gail, you feel me, Rashad mom.
Come on, man.
I would always go up there and stay over there on the weekends and be able to play football. And my Uncle Hassan to take me to the White Plains High School hills, and we working out and running the hills. And I had Coach Lee and Coach Spence and Thomas and all of them, and playing Greenberg Falcons football and TDYCC basketball.
Everything. It was in the mix.
Abdul AP, Brandon, all the guys, Walt, playing basketball in the summers.
Just talk about Walt.
Yeah, that was all like a getaway from the shit I was really going through. So when I was coming up here, I was playing basketball, playing football, and it was more of a positive vibe. And then when I was going back to the Bronx, I was on the block gambling and getting into other festivities with the bros.
A whole different
It was
night and day.
It was different realities. My reality in the Bronx wasn't the reality when I come up to see Umi on the weekends.
Was it ever a discussion too, you coming up here and going to school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
House was pushing for that heavy, but the structure just never really worked out where I would be able to go to Woodlands or go to, Stepinac or White Plains High School. I think he was trying to get me into Harvey. So, because I was actually pretty decent in sports. I wasn't like one of the best guys but I played a little football, I played a little basketball. I was good enough to be on the team and make an impact, right?
For sure.
So, man, like the circumstances just never worked out where we was able to put it together as a family, you feel me?
I know you.
But it was a conversation though.
Yeah. Mama Love built different though. I would love to ask her that. Like, I'm a father now. You a father?
Yeah. I had a daughter.
Being a parent, period, like I can only imagine going through something like that. And especially, like I said, for a woman, I can only imagine how that was for her mentally. Like, these are baby boys. Fuck what society think of them or whatever they did in the world. To her, those are baby boys. That's deep. That's tough.
Yeah, my mom's different. I ain't gonna lie. My mom's body is different. Yeah. Some people is just like, she different. You feel me?
For sure. Yeah,
you gotta be different to endure that level of pain. You feel me? Like
that's what
pain break you. You feel me? Like pain and pressure, like it break you. You feel me? A lot of people gonna break under pressure, under pain, under depression, under trauma and stress, and just that shit gonna break you. You feel me?
What's some things you do to navigate your way through mental turmoil?
It's tough. Like, I mean, if you don't know my history, I done had multiple mental breakdowns where like I'm dealing with like going to the hospital because I'm actually not able to grasp my reality and my feelings and merge it into normal life because it's not normal. Yeah. Like the shit I'm going through is not able to be expressed and articulated amongst regular people because regular people don't have 5 brothers in prison. Their whole life, they dad in prison. 2-3 of their friends is dying every year for 6 years. I got over 10 friends that died to gun violence. You understand? So it's like I'm not there all the way. You feel me?
But
it's hard to be there. Like my mind is somewhere else sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand that.
Yeah, I got bros that's calling me from jail all day. Like I got friends that's dying every year. My whole life. I'm 27. I've been losing friends.
You're not even 30.
Yeah, I've been losing friends since 10 years old. Every other 2-3 years. Like real shit.
So you still don't even know how you. So you don't know how you just do what you do.
I don't. I just give all glory really to God and stay humble and when I pray, that's one thing I ask Allah for is I ask Him for understanding and wisdom and knowledge. I never really asked Him for all the other things I acquired in life. I never really asked for clout or fame. I never really asked for money. I never really asked for business. I never really asked for none of this. Really just asked for wisdom and understanding, and this was just the things that fulfilled those requests.
Right. When Reef has that moment, because eventually you relocated from New York, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you end up? Where did your travel end up taking you?
Like I said, when I ended up getting cut, and in school, I ended up getting cut in high school in like a fight.
Like physically? Okay.
Yeah, like somebody cut
shit.
me.
Okay.
Like, but it was in my arm. It wasn't nothing crazy.
I remember. I'm just letting you tell it. I
so
remember
somebody
everything.
cut me. I ended up basically they tried to rob me. I wasn't going. It was for like a jacket or something. I was never going. I wasn't going.
You're gonna die about the jacket.
It was my brother's jacket, bro. So it wasn't just a jacket. You feel me?
And this was a
was just
landmark
like,
in our family.
Yeah, this is like my big brother who I'm going to see in prison every week, and this is his jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was special to me. And when I put the jacket on, it made me feel like I was walking like my big brother. You know what I'm saying? It meant something to me.
Sentiment.
Like, yeah, it meant something to me. So it wasn't about the jacket. It was about like, I'm not going to see my big brother. He called me on the phone. I tell him I let somebody take his Vance and customized Gucci jacket that he was running around in doing what he was doing there. So they cut me. They cut through the jacket, cut my arm. Then it was amongst other things, like the principal in Manhattan Center was calling my mom and just saying crazy shit like, yo, he's gambling in the hallway. He's doing other, illicit activities.
The system gave up on you, like they do anybody else.
So I went to Miami in 10th grade. Like I said, I finished high school. Then as soon as I finished that, I bounced out to Flagstaff, Arizona.
Okay.
And about 4 or 5 months after high school, I went to Arizona. My man, shout out to Majestic, he was out. He was out there playing basketball, and we actually went out there. I went out there with a different intention. You know what I'm saying? What I know, I went out
Arizona,
there.
we know what's going on.
Yeah, I went out
to Arizona.
I went out there for about a year. Then I was in Las Vegas. I moved from Arizona to Las Vegas. Then I was just moving around. I was from Vegas back to Miami, back to the Bronx, just moving and shaking all on my own, just trying to navigate and figure out life through the ages of like 19 to 23, 22, 19 to 22. I was just moving around, figuring out life. Then I ended up having my daughter, I think at like 23. When I had my daughter, shit slowed down for me a lot. Just helping my baby moms through the pregnancy. I was there every step of the way. And it slowed me down. And then I realized once my daughter was born, I looked at her and I was just like, yo, I refuse for her to go through what I had to go through growing up. So I moved her to Atlanta. I moved her and my baby mother out to Atlanta and set up shop. I had the Beautiful Nightmares. I had my clothing brand. I was getting that booming. I was working hard. I was pulling up on everybody, giving them the brand.
What is Beautiful Nightmares though? Like, where do we even get Beautiful Nightmares?
Beautiful Nightmares, for y'all that don't know, I used to make music. You feel me? For people who don't know, I was all right. Like, I had some shit. But it was a song I came up with in the projects. Shout out my man Nas. I was just on the phone with him. Nas is one of my best friends. That's my song's son.
Okay. Shout out to my song.
Yeah, so
the Woken one.
Yeah, so we was in the projects over there in Cortland. If you know about that, that's a super tough. Yeah. That's like my block times 10.
Yeah.
I don't have no pride. Like, that block is way tougher.
It is what it is.
It's a way tougher environment. Uptown was a tough environment, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Uptown was crazy, bro. Like, it was one point in Uptown Bronx, bro. Like, people was getting shot on the regular, dying on the regular. Some of the biggest indictments in the Bronx came out of Uptown.
Who will we know is from Uptown? Do we know anybody from?
Me.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. But nah, Dream Doll. Dream Doll's from Edenwald.
Okay.
You got you got Dream Doll from Edenwald. You got but seriously though, like,
for sure.
Dream Doll, me.
Yeah.
Scoochie Smith played basketball at Dayton. He's like an Uptown legend. You got some basketball guys. You got Deshaun, my man Rams. He played at I think he went to Oregon State and all that. He overseas right now. But I mean, when you talk about like when you talk about like legendary uptown people, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like me, Dream Dog.
Yeah. So okay. Say that. All right.
You feel me?
Dream Dog.
If I'm forgetting anybody, it's all love. You know, this is on the fly, but
Yeah. All right. Say that. Okay. Uptown, baby. Reef.
There's a lot of people from uptown though that's lit in the streets of uptown that got a little bit of name and you know what I'm saying. But it's like when it come down to like on a like global scale, like people knowing you in different regions and you putting on for this shit.
Dream Doll and Reef.
There's some other guys, bro.
Look, I mean, it's levels.
You got Zico. You know what I'm saying? You got Zico, Nico.
Yeah, for sure.
He
Mac.
Yeah, he made a couple good records over there
He got
from
a name too. Big time.
Yeah, B Road. You know, so I don't really name drop niggas too much.
Yeah, we ain't on no fan shit. We just acknowledgement.
Yeah, nah, I like the
real ones can acknowledge the real. We ain't on none of that.
I'm not too cool to acknowledge a nigga that put on.
You listen, if you on the court, nigga.
Yeah, he
Eastern All Stars, I'm there.
Yeah, he put on for Uptown for sure. You got some good records. You feel me? And
you gotta be like that now too, cause you know you go give a nigga a shout out, nigga done told a bitch, yeah, he's on my dick, and it's just fucked up now. You gotta be kind of real selective with the shout outs.
And it's like I'm an important guy, so it's like if I say your name, it means something
for sure.
For me,
for
so
sure. So you gotta
I feel like I could like yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to. People make it seem like it's wrong for people to express themselves about themselves. Like we in a society now where it's all about bigging everybody else up. Nah, I'm gonna talk my shit about me too. Like I like how I'm coming, how I'm smelling. I'm him too. Like
I mean, yeah, it's just like
the fuck.
The reality of the situation is like nobody did this shit how I did this shit. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the facts. Like nobody left uptown.
Right.
Went and established a business, a 6-7 figure business in another state, and really putting on for the Bronx and for the uptown. Like how I'm carrying this shit. Like I'm doing this shit on a different type of level. Like
you there.
Yeah, like a lot of people around the country know Gun Hill Road because of me. They know Uptown because of me.
Oh, so you still tell people you from the Bronx? You ain't from Atlanta?
I'm playing, bro.
When we get to Atlanta,
it don't matter where you from though. It's about it's where you at. You feel me?
Yeah, it's who you are.
Yeah, a lot of people like, yo, I'm from here. I don't care where you from. I care about where you at and what you doing.
Dead homies.
Yeah, I don't care where you from or who you know and what you did. It's about where you at right now, what you doing right now. What you doing? Yeah, right now I'm in Atlanta. Right now I'm putting on. Right now.
Yeah, 2025.
26. What's today's date?
25, 27.
Yeah, it's the 28th of September. 28th. I'm putting on right now.
Yeah.
Today. You feel me?
What's the point when you go to Atlanta? Are you, because you already had your own clothing line? At that point, when you get there, was it a plan to open your own shop or open a shop or be involved in clothes? How does that opportunity even present itself to PriceTag Reef? What's the plan when you get out there?
I ain't have a plan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't have a plan. I probably had like 20 racks to my name. I was in the middle of the hood doing what I was doing.
Yeah,
which I don't got to get into, but
for sure.
You know, I ain't have a plan. I just knew this wasn't gonna work. Just me being in the hood with my daughter, you feel me? I'm like, so I got on the road, I packed up the car.
Why Atlanta though? What made you think Atlanta? After being in Arizona, you was just on the West Coast with it. You know what I'm saying? Tearing up the West Coast, Atlanta.
I was just hearing a lot of good stuff about it. I was hearing like, yo, it's the black mecca for entrepreneurship and the black dollar and everybody supporting each other. And, you know, I made a couple calls. People was telling me like, yo, it could work out. And I packed up the car and I took the family and I drove out there. I took what I had and I got an apartment, you feel me? I was grinding Beautiful Nightmares. Then I started working for another store out there because I wanted to get my clothing brand in their store. So I put it in the store, but then I felt like I seen an opportunity where I could get my network up in Atlanta. Really? Like I could meet different people. I could be in the center of everything.
What was that? Going to Lenox Mall? You looking around like, what's the Peachtree? What was you doing? Like, I'm trying to get to because people will see you now. We see you now, like I said, on social media with different people, different artists, different celebrities.
Right.
This is the part where like we need the recipe. When you get out there, how do you even get linked up with a store? When you say, I just started working at a store, I mean, was that random?
I pulled up.
Yeah.
I wanted it. Like, I pulled up. I seen, it was an opportunity. Like, I'm a dog. Like, if I see it's an opportunity to eat, I got to feed my family, bro. I got a kid at
That's
home.
important. You got to share that mindset.
Yeah, I got
they think it just happened. It ain't just happened.
I got a mother that needs support. You feel me? I got like I got a kid. I got people that need support. I got people that gotta eat. That's dependent on, what type of month they have is gonna be dependent on, what I'm able to bring home. So it's like I had to go find the opportunity, and when I find an opportunity, I'm gonna maximize it. I'm not gonna just get an opportunity and be happy. I'm gonna get an opportunity and maximize it. And what I did was I went to that store, made them over $1 million. And
so the store was already active. The store was
shit.
Right.
And I made it active.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them though, because they did their part. But
we being real though.
Yeah, we just keeping it a bean.
We not minimizing our role.
No, we just keeping it a bean. That's what I said. Shout out to them too, because they had a foundation going on there. But I took that shit I teed that shit up. I was doing 30,000 in a day.
So what was the difference between being a brand ambassador versus running a store?
I mean, I was running their store.
Right, that's what I mean. So what's the difference?
It wasn't
when you
like
go pitch a brand, like, yo, I want my shit in the store versus now
Oh, no, that's not being a brand ambassador. So
give me right.
A brand ambassador is like, so I got Beautiful Nightmares, right? And then I tell Spanx, like, yo, I want you to be the face of my brand, one of the faces of my brand.
Oh, par self, see? You just told me something.
Right? So I was managing their store. Like, I was the manager there. Right? At first, I came in as a sales associate, and it came to the point where I was handling so much responsibility that they made me a manager, and they made it make a little bit more sense. And then the sensing just wasn't sensing for me. Like, when I was looking at the numbers, I'm like, yo, damn, like, made y'all 160 racks this month, and I walked away with a nick of 5,000-6,000. That don't really make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that. You feel me? But I respect it. You gotta learn to respect things you don't like, because like is a feeling. I don't like that. Nobody cares what you like.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, like, so respect what it is and make an adjustment and put the ball in your court. So,
and you learned the experience. Everything's not gonna come in a dollar form.
Exactly. They gave me $250,000. They gave me, that's an understatement, they gave me $1 million worth of game. No wallow. They gave me $1 million worth of game, and they gave me a little bonus on top of it. So if I made 40,000-50,000 with them, they gave me, I'm looking at it like, yo, they gave me a ticket. They gave me $1 million.
For sure.
And I made them a couple $1 million. So fair exchange is never no robbery.
Okay, damn. So when you first get there, what are some things, now we getting into marketing? Like, what was Reef's marketing strategy with PriceTag? When you get in there and say,
Puff the Mayor.
Okay. Right.
Puff the Mayor was the marketing strategy.
Right.
I set the foundation. Yeah. I brought my brother in.
How did that connection, how did y'all come in?
It was just a genuine connection. Like,
two young New York guys.
Yeah, one of my friends, Todd 95, he introduced me to Puff, and I told him, like, yo, I like this nigga. I like his style. I think we and him could work something out. So my bro introduced us, and from there we sat down, and I said, yo, I want you to be a part of this.
For sure.
And he wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And he came in and he used his connections, and we made the business make sense, and he took it to a level that it needed to be taken to.
For sure.
That I might not have been able to take it to in the speed that he did. You feel me?
It's the team, man.
Yeah, it's a team. Everybody got to play their role. My marketing strategy was to come in and do what I was taught, which was Instagram ads and content and all that. But once I linked up with Puff, it was just, once I brought him in, it was just like, yeah, I don't gotta do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because he is that. Like he is marketing, he is gonna bring everybody in. I ain't gonna lie, he was in the A doing shit. Like he had that shit on smash. You feel me? So
who was the first person that walked in there that was like, wow, damn.
Major?
That's really
My cousin.
Yeah.
When Rashad came with Troy.
I gotta shake your hand again.
Yeah, when Rashad came.
This ain't scripted. You can't script.
Nah, my cousin.
You could have just said "Lil Baby" or something to that.
My type of guys be coming too, though.
Some real New York shit, like
nah, just real shit.
Some real shit.
When my cousin came through, I was just happy to show him that I took the blueprint that you was teaching to the masses of people.
I did that,
and I studied what you was doing. Like I studied my cousin. To this day, I still study his every move. You feel me?
You've been doing that,
right? So. When he came, it was a full circle moment for me because I was able to say like, "Yo, look what I formed alone." You feel me? And now, when he came with his colleagues, and the day he came was actually crazy. I had him.
Damn, that's deep.
I had him. I had Barter.
Respect.
I don't know if you're familiar with Barter. Barter owns Barriers.
Okay.
That's like a big clothing brand for y'all that don't know. Barriers Worldwide, Kyrie, all the guys wear that. Shout out my brother Barter, man. Barriers. We gonna get him up here too.
Yeah, for sure.
But I had Barriers there. I had T-Rock. Shout out T-Rock, man. That's one of my old heads out of Queens. He owned Rock South out in Atlanta. It's
a lot of good business. I'm loving these stories.
He a shaker and mover. You know what I'm saying? So I had him. I had Rashad there. I had Barriers there. I had Ade there. Ade was doing a lot of work for Balenciaga. And they was all there at the same time. You feel me? So that was a full circle moment.
That's $1 billion, multi-billion dollars.
Yeah, I was $1 billion in there. And when I posted that, niggas thought I was just saying anything. When I'm like, yo, this what $1 billion in your establishment feels like. That was before I even made one sale. They came through when it was just like when I was still setting up. You feel me? But not too much on that. But I mean, everybody came through my shit from Fabulous. One of the most swaggiest niggas of all time New York history in the world. Fab came through. Shout out Spiz. He came through. He came and fucked with me. These guys not just coming through and I'm taking pictures with them and posting them on Instagram. These guys coming through and respecting what I establishment, my business, and they spending their money that they worked for and they because they respect my business and the products and the service that I'm able to offer. Cash Cobain based swag, my brothers. They came through and did a pop-up, and, we brought the community out, and I seen my man's kid crying because he's such a fan of these guys.
For sure.
And I was just able to look back and say, yo, damn, this is something I brought to the community that was positive, you feel me? So Cash Cobain, Bass Swag, Fabulous, who else, bro? Lil Meech. The shorty that went to Pakistan, respect to the law. She came through.
Rico Reckless up there.
Rico Reckless, that's my boy. He came through. Reckless, I was just with Reckless a couple days ago. Yeah. These not even just people that come through. Like, these is my genuine friends and network. Slow.
Yeah, Slow Bucks.
Yeah, Slow came through, and I'm the only store in the A with the Slow Bucks hats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who else came? Bro, it's so many people like. I really would have to pull it up, like
for sure.
Shit,
I mean, where can they follow you at?
PriceTag.atl.
Yeah, everything there.
But it's like a lot of people that come to PriceTag, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
When you come there, that's where they coming to get fly.
DJ
at.
Envy.
Okay.
DJ Envy, Bow Wow, like this Bow
Wow.
DJ Envy, Mr. Ruggs. Yeah. Shout out Mr. Ruggs, man.
Businessman.
Legendary.
For sure.
New York hustler.
Yeah.
Copper Cove. Rack Baby, Jose Alvarado, point guard for the Pelicans, Sosi Santana, Flaw J, LSU, Big X the Plug,
Cosmic Scroll,
CEO Trail, FBL, Manny C-Star.
Yeah.
Those my Scoot Henderson, Trailblazers starting point guard, Pee Wee Longway, Alexis Sky, one of my close friends, sister. Skrilla out of Philly.
Yeah, Skrilla.
NR Bull, OT7 Kwani Man, Cleo Trapper, Tay B out of Detroit. Hurricane Wisdom, like this shit.
Okay, so
yeah, bro. Everybody. You don't come through Atlanta and not come through PriceTag. That's just not respectful.
Damn, how did that feel for you though? Do you sometimes gauge, like, do you reflect on like how far you made it?
No.
Nah.
I just reflect on how far I'm trying to go.
Okay.
It don't matter how far I made it. It's like nobody cares. That's another one of those.
What about, I'm talking about you though?
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care?
I'm worried about I'm like, my cousin just posted some shit the other day, like, yo, I'm trying to chase $1 billion valuation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not dead ass.
Yeah.
I want to open up 18 price tags.
I was gonna ask you that. Like, what's because this wasn't even, this looked like it was something that happened not by act. You a hustler. What is a hustler to you, for one? What's a hustler? What does that mean, being a hustler?
A grinder, somebody that work hard. Like, niggas think a hustler is somebody who sell drugs, who scam. That's not a hustler. A hustler is your everyday guy that's working his 9 to 5 to feed his family. He's showing up every day, putting his best foot forward. He's taking 4 or 5 hours of overtime every time he can. He's working on Thanksgiving and then coming home to the family because he's getting 45 an hour time and a half and all that. That's a hustler. A hustler is your 8-year-old kid that's looking up to Kyrie Irving, that's going to the gym an extra 3 hours after practice. A hustler is your everyday guy that's grinding harder than you. Like, if it was a steak on this couch right here, a hustler is like, yo, I want it more than you.
Yeah.
So who's gonna outwork me to get this and bring it home to my family? Because this is not even for me.
Yeah.
Like, once I get this steak, I gotta take this to my mom and my daughter and my baby moms and my girl and everybody else, and they gotta break that down. Now I gotta go get another steak
For me.
for just the reserves. So when they done with that, I got another steak ready for them, and then I could probably eat a little something and keep it moving if I get the chance. If not, I just gotta keep hustling.
I asked you that because it sounded like, knowing you personally, it sounded like you just made an opportunity. You saw opportunity and you seized it, and then
you gotta take
you put
this
your
shit. I took
expertise
the
on it.
opportunity. Like,
yeah.
You gotta take what you want. You feel me? Like, nobody gonna give you this shit. Like, if you don't want it, bro, you not gonna get it.
What's the end game for you though, as far as price tag? You just said you want to open up several locations.
The end game is ultimately, the end game when starting a business, I don't know about for y'all, 'cause some people is just into like owning shit. You feel me? Like, my end game is to build a reputable franchise, a good company that's profiting a lot of, some good money, and to ultimately sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah, and then go sit up.
And then keep hustling.
So you
I'll never sit up.
As far as, let's get into the mindset of, do you ever relax? Is it a lot of anxiety being like that? Like, just constantly on go, wanting more, never being satisfied? Do you go through dissatisfaction?
Every day. I'm never satisfied. I wouldn't be
How
satisfied.
does that play on your happiness though?
I mean, my happiness isn't really shaped around like money and like success and shit like that.
Okay.
Like, my happiness is really when I see my daughter smiling, when I take her shopping and I just tell her, yo, buy everything. You feel me? Or when me and my baby mother's arguing and I'm just like, yo, what you need? How can I help you? How can I aid you? And the stuff she's asking for, I'm able to fulfill so she could do what she got to do to take care of my daughter in a better ability. My happiness is when my mom could go to Las Vegas and have fun and cruise the world, and I could take care of my family at the highest capability. And I'm a long way from being able to do that right now. So I'm not happy. Yeah. I can't chill.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom.
That was clarity for me.
Yeah, my mom right now today might still not be able to do something she want to really do. You feel me? Like, this really real shit. I got my mom. This AI, but my mom as my home screen, she riding an elephant in Africa. That's what she really want to do with her life. Every day when I wake up, I can't be satisfied because my mom really not doing what she want to do in life.
I can't wait till that's a real picture. We're going to sit back, I'm going to call you like, yo, you're going to take a real
Yeah,
dope.
facts. But that's what make me happy. Like what make me happy is like when I see my family and the people I love able to reap the benefits of my hard work, not me.
Yeah, understood. That's because sometimes you'll get so caught up in the grind. Sometimes you'll lose how you track of your emotions. You don't even know how you're feeling. Like you just on the go.
I'm not. Like everybody different. Like I'm not worried about my emotions and how I'm feeling and all that shit. Like that shit don't pay the bills, bro. It's first of the month is coming up, bro. I got a huge overhead every first of the month between my family, my business, my employees. I employ 5-6 black, young people from security to, I got the young boy in college. I got a couple of females, young black queens that work for me. Yeah. Like I employ 5-6 people.
You doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time for my feelings, bro.
And the person with the highest seat, people, you go through you get a lot of luxuries being at high demand, but at the same time, you constantly got people pulling on your energy nonstop. Somebody always needs something. So it's like being at the...
And somebody always
who gonna help you when you need help? Like that's
somebody always trying to take from you. Like we ain't touch on that. Like we touched on me being from uptown and moving and starting a business. Like we ain't really touch on what came with this shit. Like we ain't touch on we know he's gonna get there, but my store being broken into, me losing $200,000.
That we definitely, because that was gonna be, that could be my next question.
Yeah, it's like
what's some of the downsides of being?
I mean, that's an upside. Everything is taken to the upside, right? So if I'm walking up a hill and I sprain my ankle, I'm not gonna be like, I sprained my ankle. We gotta keep getting to the goal.
With some trials then that you went, what are some of the go-throughs since you've been in Atlanta? Because like I said, we see the fruits of your labor. What's some of the losses you took?
My friends. I lost a lot of friends because, like, they changed on me. I ain't changed on nobody for real. Like, my friends started keeping their distance from me a little bit more, but I respect it because they know I don't got time for the shit that they own. You feel me? I lost a lot of friends. I had a lot of family that's like wasn't blood, but it's like family and through the streets and just time. I lost a lot of different like relationships with people. I lost a lot of shit, bro. I lost a lot of feelings and emotions. You feel me? Like I lost a lot in this shit. You feel me?
Okay.
I lost a lot. I lost relationships with people that was really close to me. I took certain sacrifices that I didn't want to take, that I had to take, that hurt me. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, I lost a lot.
And I just feel like it's a lack of understanding on all sides. When you in it, you got to be in it to understand it. Like, if you're not out here every day trying to figure it out and you just watching it, you ain't got nothing but time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's very important. That's a good message to the not even just the youth, the people, period. I'm not saying it's not a race, but you do want to grow with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's not this, but grow with them so you have an understanding of what they're going through. If we got two, this is my first interview, we getting ready to head to the city. I ain't got the kind of time to just hear about your problems, what just happened, what went wrong with you.
And you can't understand my problem. Yeah. So it's like I don't even call you and tell you my problems. Like I can't call my friends and say, yo, somebody just broke into my store and I lost $200K.
Yeah, what you gonna tell me?
Now they just gonna be like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not crazy because when you got something, people want that shit and they gonna take it from you.
When you got nothing, they want that shit.
Yeah, but
so when it's something, they gonna want it more.
They gonna take it from you if you don't protect it. You feel me? And you do boxing. Yeah. And the first thing they say when you get in the boxing ring is what?
Protect yourself at all times.
Exactly.
Protect yourself at all times.
And when you don't do that, you're gonna get knocked out.
And that's the difference between, and boxing has also helped my mind and just that mindset, period. We ain't in that, I don't know what world everybody thinking we living in where it's just like be friendly. Friendliness is not a virtue or a skill all the time. And it's not always cool to be friendly.
Being friendly could be the most detrimental and dangerous thing to your life.
Yeah.
You could befriend the wrong person. It could ruin your life. You can die.
You can die.
I learned that in the streets though.
Yeah.
So that's one thing coming from the streets. Like I could be friends with you, and you got a problem with a nigga from another block, and he catch me, and I get shot in the face because I'm friends with you.
It's third-party enemies.
Yeah, so it's
just
like
that.
You know, you gotta be careful about. That's what I say. Like you gotta be careful about who you befriend. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful about being genuine, because people would take that and that kindness and they'll use it against you. They'll take it for weakness. So you know, I'm not saying don't be genuine and shit like that, but you just gotta be careful.
Yeah, people with nothing to lose will help you lose it all.
Fast.
That's tough. As we start to wrap it up, damn, what the fuck I wanted to just ask you. I just had the point. We gonna edit all of this out. I just caught a brain fart. I just had this shit what I wanted to ask you. Damn. What the fuck did I want to just ask this thing? I just had it. Damn. I forgot what the fuck I wanted to just ask you, just like that. Because I asked you about your end game. Damn, I just had this shit. I definitely wanted to just ask you something important as far as what we just was talking about. You said before as we start to wrap it up, you said you have a daughter. How old is your daughter?
She about to be 4 in November.
Damn, I want to put this without. I guess I just got to be direct. There's some things you can't really dress up. You got to just say what it is. What's the biggest struggle? How is long distance parenting? Like, how does that? I'm a product of long distance.
That's
parenting.
what I was saying. Like, I had to make certain sacrifices that I didn't want to make that hurt me. You feel me? Like when me and my daughter's mother,
you don't gotta dig.
Yeah, like when we weren't on the same page anymore, it was tough because, like, I remember my daughter coming to my store in the parking lot one day. I was just hustling all day, grinding. I was probably painting the store, getting it built up. I actually broke down because I understood that this next chapter was going to revolve around me spending less time with my daughter, which is something I really like to do, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's very tough. Like, today I flew up this morning to take care of some business, and I'm taking her to school tomorrow morning, Monday morning, you feel me? But I'm leaving immediately, but I was just with her a couple weeks ago, so it's just, it's a more of a strain financially. I got to send, you know, whatever they need to be okay. I got to fly up and down, fly her down, fly her mom to come pick her up, and, you know, so it costs more, and you feel like you're not really getting the value for what you're spending. Like, damn, I'm sending, you know, some money when I can. I'm trying to keep her fly, I'm trying to keep her fresh, and I'm not really able to build with her every day. And especially with her being back in New York, I understand all of the realities that she's being faced against. So it's like a race against time. Like damn, my daughter about to be 4 years old. I got like another 3-year gap before she turns 7 to be able to pull her out of the things she's gonna be facing as an 8-year-old girl in the Bronx, where the young dudes is walking around at 9 and 10 with the hammer now.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, the hammer age was 13, 14. Now it's 8, 9. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, a 9-year-old might have the hammer on them in the Bronx. Like, on God. That's a difference.
That just goes to, a lot of people want a lot of people's spot, or they feel like this word deserve. They deserve all of these things, and they don't pay attention to, like, the sacrifices that certain people who made it to certain places put in play. Like, what are you willing to sacrifice? How you gonna want this life if you want to do minimal sacrifice but maximum gain? So in order for you to maximum gain, you made major sacrifices. That's gonna pay off. But it's like, You know, that's why I like to get you guys in here on this type of time to speak on the sacrifice. Not that life is just so terrible, but like speak on the sacrifice, because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's not for the weak.
No, it's not. Yeah, I tell people this all the time, not to cut you off.
So
If I could work and get what I feel like I was worth, like if I could work and make $5-10 million a year, I would do it. Like I don't have no problem working for nobody else. You feel me? Like as long as my value is you know, like as long as I'm getting paid my value.
For sure.
Like think about it. Like the basketball players, the NFL players, like they working for somebody. They just getting an extreme
compensated for sure.
paycheck, extreme compensation for their value, right? So there's nothing wrong with working. Like I don't like when everybody push this agenda of being an entrepreneur and because it's not for everybody and it's not easy as people make it seem. It's very tough and it's gonna break you and build you up again and then break you down again and build you up again, right? So I don't like when people be like, oh, entrepreneur this, and you know, we got the thing with the financial literacy movement where they push, you know, entrepreneurship a lot. You know, some people push a lot of entrepreneurship. Then you got some people that's pushing investing, which I feel like everybody should definitely invest always. If you're working, if you have a business, you should 1,000,000% be investing. But everybody cannot be an entrepreneur because it's tough and you're not going to make it. So whoever's watching this, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to shoot nobody's dreams down, but if you know, this shit get 10,000 views. 9,500 to 9,800 of y'all are never gonna make it.
Yeah,
that's just the fact.
For sure.
So
once sounds harsh, but
it's just the harsh reality.
Not really.
And that's just how I
don't believe in harsh reality.
Yeah, that's just how I was raised. I was raised in the harsh reality. Yeah, like
it's like
you're not gonna make it. You feel me?
Yeah, we make it sound worse than it's harsh. No harsh reality. Reality is reality.
Reality is you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. You're not making it. You feel me? Like so what you need?
Hold your head up, little man. You're a king.
Yeah. And you know who is gonna make it? The guy that says that and says, "No, I am gonna make it."
100%. Because
you know what I'm saying?
He's not the end all be all, but the reality, a lot of people y'all gonna tap.
Yeah, y'all gonna tap.
Y'all gonna tap.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I never tapped. It was times when the store nigga drove a truck through my store. Like this is like footage that's on the internet. You feel me? Like I'm waking up to my phone. I still don't sleep at night, bro. Like when I sleep with my phone like this because I'm waiting for my alarm to go off so I could react and do what I gotta do in case I'm being burglarized. You feel me? So I don't sleep and lay up with my girlfriend comfortably at night. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I sleep wicked, bro. I wake up every 30, 45 minutes, check my alarm system, check my cameras, and make sure that my place of business is safe. Yeah. You feel me? So you're gonna tap out. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to sleep every night for a year and wake up every 45, 50 minutes panicking, waking up out your sleep, looking for your keys, having nightmares that, you know, people trying to take what you got, you're gonna fold.
You're gonna fold.
Because you haven't been through the circumstances to mold you to get through that type of shit. I slept in my own store, bro, myself. Like I was willing to put my flesh on the line for this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is Atlanta, this is a legal gun state, bro. Like everybody got guns, you feel me? So if you run in there and I'm in there,
bust your ass.
But it could go the other way.
100%.
You know, lose your life. You've been in the streets. You've been. You know, you didn't. You already know. You went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could go either way. You could be on either. You could be on either side of the gun.
Yeah.
So that's just a situation you don't want to be in unless you really have to be. You feel me?
At all.
But I was willing to be in that situation because I grinded for this shit.
Yeah.
This was I put my money up for this shit. I put my reputation up for this shit. You feel me? So it's like if that's what it takes for people to understand that I'm willing to die for this shit.
You ain't willing to die for it, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't even start it. Because your brand, that's you.
Yeah, like
that's tough.
A lot of people is not willing to die for this shit.
A lot of people not willing to die for nothing.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know.
I've been willing to die.
Or anybody.
I've been willing to die for my family. I've been willing to die for my daughter. I've been willing to die for my mother. I've been willing to die for myself. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like if you're not willing to if you could wake up every day and not have a burning, like I wake up with a burning desire and sensation in my chest and in my stomach to hustle. It's not to get the money. I don't care if I get the money. I don't care if I go a week straight without making $1. As long as I'm getting up every day and hustling and grinding, I still take out the trash in my store. I still sweep the floor. I still paint the baseboards. I still, you know what I'm saying? I still clean the toilets. You know what I'm saying? And then I turn around and, you know, I might have a top tier client walk through and I'm still, yo, what you need? Don't even worry about it. Let me get it. Let me steam out the shirt for you. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I do everything from A to Z because I want it.
That's
a lot of people too, they think being an entrepreneur, like, oh, you just gonna be a boss. You gonna boss other people around. Like, the bosses be the hardest workers. Like,
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and to be a boss, you gotta know how to do everything. You gotta know how to be the janitor, the accountant, the manager, the lead sales client advisor. You gotta know how to be the sometimes I'm just security.
Yeah, whatever role gotta be played.
Sometimes I just show up on a Tuesday in all black and I let my employees do what they do on a slower day, and I'm just here to protect the premises and support them. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes for us to win. And that's even if it's not my business. Like, if I'm working for somebody else, that's how I got better, and that's how I became a boss, because I was willing to do whatever it took to help the team win. Then I said, I wanna own my own team.
Yeah, I wanna coach. Yeah. Final question. Being from New York, do you ever feel like Atlanta gets tired of y'all or tired of us?
Hell yeah.
Like, how does that work out there as far as being a New Yorker in Atlanta? Because it's a very popular place for New Yorkers, but talk about, you know, the dynamic that it is down there with the natives. Like, how should you move trying to...
I fuck with a couple guys out in Atlanta. Like I mentioned earlier, my boy C-Star, Manny, they rapping shit out in Atlanta, but they the young hustlers. Like, they getting some money. They from out there. You know, they doing their thing with the music and all that. I fuck with my boy Baby Drill. I don't know if y'all familiar. That's one of 21 Savage artists.
Okay,
me and him is cool. And I got like a couple of guys that's from out there that's like doing their thing that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, like, the natives that's from Atlanta, no disrespect to them, but they not in my lane. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not really in my lane. Like, I'm a businessman, bro. Like, I'm a 7-figure.
What the fuck are they?
I'm a 7-figure business owner. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
true that.
So it's not what the fuck are they.
That's not regular.
Yeah, it's not what the fuck are they, because, you know, they are who they are, but they not on what I'm on.
But even the attitude is sick, because it just seemed like
we have
like
no
Greenberg
way to cross
is geographical.
Paths. We can't
so like niggas
paths.
just coming over there setting up shop.
Yeah, because
like that's the spot. That's all I want to know. Like which it is. But like if you don't know how to move,
it's new spots.
You'll get wiped out.
Yeah, for sure.
So to give somebody the blueprint, like you gotta what Cam said. He ran to Atlanta. That's popular. Going to the A.
I learned how to move. Well, a lot of people run to the A because one, they got stuff going on uphill. They can't be. New York is the jungle, right? New York, you got lions.
It's a zoo.
You got lions, literally. You got lions, gorillas, like literally.
Yeah,
you
literally.
Feel me? Like,
sure.
Yeah, it's a jungle. Like you got
sharks, all kind of shit.
Yeah, you got shit going on. So in Atlanta, it's a little bit different because New York, we have like our own community of people. Yeah. So we embrace each other a lot more because we're in Atlanta.
Could you imagine though, like if it was like
if you're from Queens, if you're from Queens or the Bronx and Brooklyn and once you get to Atlanta, we're from the town.
You're good.
Yeah, it's like you're from the town. You're from Queens, I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah.
And the town, it's not like that. It's you're from Queens, I'm from the Bronx. Yeah. I'm getting more money than you. I don't want to hear Queens get the money. I don't want to hear Brooklyn take the money. I don't want to hear none of that. It's all, everybody is in competition to put on for their area of New York. Whereas in Atlanta, we all putting on for the town.
Yeah.
We all putting on for New York. I don't care if you're from Brooklyn, Bronx, Long Island, Westchester, even I done seen a couple Connecticut Jersey niggas sneak
sure,
in there and like,
for
yeah,
sure.
New York. No, you from
You
Hartsfield.
from yeah.
You from Newark.
We gonna keep it.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? But it's tri-state. We gonna fuck with y'all because we in Atlanta.
For sure.
So we gonna let y'all rock. You feel me?
So okay, that's how you did it. Because it's just sad. It looks like it's easy, like not the
it's
grind,
not
but like they
easy.
just go out there and be like, yeah, I'm from New York and this, that, and the third. Like,
But it's not as hard as it would be setting up somewhere else because again, you got a lot of influential, successful New York people that came out there
they pioneered
and did it.
Right.
And so again, that's why you got to pay homage to the people that came before you.
That's
Like I said,
what I was waiting for you to do.
Whether it's a T-Rock who came out there and opened up a Rock South, or if it's a Ruggs who came out there and opened up Copper Cove, that's a dominant establishment in Atlanta that everybody goes to. You feel me? So it's a lot of different people that I might not even know that I haven't crossed paths with. New York older guys, you feel me? And that's another thing. Like I'm 27 years old, bro. Like because I am the youngest to ever do this shit. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like
no, for sure.
So
you him, bro.
Yeah, like
I'm pleased to know you.
It's not too many people my age that came out and opened up a business at 26 years old, came in, generated 7 figures, lost everything in the process of building it back, put their man on. You know what I'm saying? And like I did a lot of stuff. You feel me? So I got a lot of time. I got a lot of room to grow. I got to keep learning. I got to keep hustling and grinding hard and learning and being humble and being thankful, you know, that I was even allocated the opportunity to be an entrepreneur and put myself in a position to create generational wealth, because that's the goal here, is passing this shit down to my kids and my daughter and my family. And so, again, you got to be humble and just, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to just wake up and grind and hustle.
For sure. As we wrap it up, we're going to get into our final words. I'm going to just say, like I said, I'm proud of you. Stories like this hit different. When the playing field wasn't necessarily leveled out. And I don't take nothing away from nobody. If you made it, you made it. And I'm not one who, I don't deal with sympathy. I don't deal with sympathy at all. So it's not a sympathetic statement. If you had what you had, if you had that foundation to be successful, kudos, because that's the foundation. Y'all are the examples of what I want to be as far as laying a foundation. But as far as somebody like you who didn't have that foundation, and to see you even have dialogue the way you do as far as 7 figures, and to hear you even talk like that when it's like, I remember, like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was copping, you know what motherfuckers was doing. So to see that, this is a testimony in itself, and it make me feel good, and it give guys like me hope. If he could do it at this age, it's motivation. I don't get caught up in age either. So I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes niggas get it popping at 50.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck when you get popping.
And then
There's
it's
some
like,
people who never get popping.
The other thing is, like, niggas be thinking the story is over. Like, I got price tag, I made it. Like, bro, price tag is still in the grind. Yeah. We still keep it a buck with y'all. I might not make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't do what I gotta do for another 3-4 years and continue to build a good business and continue to keep up on my reputation and continue to build, this might not win. And then I might have to go sit on the bench for 2-3 years and then come back with another venture. Like, the hustle don't never stop. You never made it, because in a snap of a finger, you could lose it all. And like you said, that's one thing you're going to get from being a hustler. Having a lot one day, losing it all. Having a little bit, getting a lot. So you always know, like, yo, I could have this business today. I could have this much money today. I could have this jewelry today. And you know, one wrong turn, one wrong night.
Yeah, I see, you know, what you got going on over there, too.
Oh, this light, you know, this not even nothing crazy.
Listen, light.
This the Wimbledon two-tone Jubilee joint. That's like a little dub.
Like, do you heavy to some, you know what I'm talking
about? That's like a little starter kit. You know, everybody I speak to, I tell the people all the time, everybody I speak to, bro, is like millionaires, bro. They my watch is like a little, it's cute to them. You know what I'm saying? They on Prezi, AP.
That's
Ricky.
a trophy in the trenches where we at. Like, to see a nigga like Reef, little young boy, little young nigga that you catch at the center acting crazy, with a watch on, a dub, nigga, that's 20 million in my eyes.
Yeah.
So it's love, but
It's a
that's my son.
it's what people say, like, that's just to show you what my time is worth. It's not I don't use it to tell the time. It's just like if I'm talking to you, or if you
Ain't no horse playing.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
waste
like-
my time.
Yeah, it's like that's just
Hey, nice to meet you. By the way, listen.
the Shador.
Don't play yourself.
Yeah, that's just like a little, like, yeah, man, my time is worth a little 20. You know, just chill.
Just chill. Or
Yeah, like,
baby,
let's
if
just
I
keep
give you some
everything.
time, like don't
Let's
waste
just keep
it.
everything respectable, because I don't have time to waste. Because I do want to get a lot more of these on the higher level, more expensive shit. So that's not.
I was on the phone with you while you done grabbed up some jewelry and all that on the phone.
Yeah,
I don't
like-
want to get you in trouble, and I don't know what the
Yeah,
what is going on down there. But with that being said, final words, man. What you want to leave with the culture? Nothing's normal, and the floor is yours, man. Just open the floor.
I just want to say, man.
proud of you over here, man.
Yeah, I want to say that, like, yeah, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah,
I want to give you your flowers and say, like, yo, like, I appreciate your hustle and your work ethic. And if they don't tell you that they see you grinding, you know, I see you grinding every day, and you know, real life got an algorithm. You know how they got an algorithm on Instagram? Real life got an algorithm, and I just want to say shout out to you to feeding into my algorithm of a nigga that's just hustling and grinding every day for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. That's different right there. Like, a lot of people not gonna grind and wake up and hustle every day for 4 or 5 years and not reap the benefits or see, you know, the success that they want to see. Because I know you want to be further with where you at with shit, but it's gonna
talking
come.
right. You saying it right.
It's gonna come because you keep putting in the work and you keep putting in the grind every single day. It's not one day that you're not in the gym or trying to set up and you know, that's another thing. It start with that too, like your health. A lot of niggas be forgetting how important that is your health, and, you know, working out, keeping your mind and your body right and your temple, because that's just the that's just the fundamentals of a foundation. Like, you can't wake up every day and work and grind and you know, when we on these cameras, like, your body got to be looking right, your skin got to be looking right. That's all coming from working out and just taking care of yourself. You feel me? So take care of yourself, man. That's what I want to leave out with. Take care of yourself, take care of your people, and make sure you hustle, make sure you grind, and stop looking for handouts. A lot of people is looking for handouts, and a lot of people, like you said, they looking for a sympathy story. My dad wasn't there. My dad used to beat me. My cousin stole my cookies. Somebody robbed my phone in 4th grade and I'm traumatized. Like, nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck. That's what I'm here to tell y'all, man.
So
Nobody
bitch ass
gives
up
a
and do
fuck.
something.
And keep grinding. And again, shout out to everybody that laid out the foundation for me. And again, like, I hope nothing I said was taken like boisterous or arrogant or cocky. I try to stay as humble as possible, but I just give it to y'all how I feel. But again, shout out to everybody that you know, came before me and gave me all of my role models, and, you know, all of my friends and family and people that was a part of my success. It was a lot of people that was a part of my success behind the scenes, whether it was my mental, whether I was getting some money with them that I was able to funnel into, you know, doing what I want to do. So shout out to everybody that's behind the scenes. Shout out my family, my mother, and, you know, again, my daughter, everybody play a part to this shit. And even if you not on the same page with people, like me and my baby mother don't always be on the same page, but she take care of my child to the best of her ability, which alleviates some stress off of me and helps me able to grind and do what I gotta do. Or, you know, my lady who, you know, trying to make sure that she's aiding me and helping me do whatever I gotta do, or, you know. So shout out to everybody that just playing a part and contributing to what I got going on. And thank you to you for having me up here and presenting me the opportunity. I don't do these too, y'all. Don't hit me up trying to do your podcast and your interview and all that shit.
I was smiling this whole time while he was talking, because the last thing I want to say, a lot of times when you
My
talk,
next podcast, $1 million worth of game, not to cut you.
Nah, you
and
gonna,
then Shadi gotta call me when there's time for that.
what y'all say, Allah is the perfect planner.
Yeah, facts. I'm out of that time.
It's gonna happen. When you talk about ascension and growth, a lot of times people older than you or people who you used to look to, they appreciate the growth, but as long as the growth isn't surpassing their growth.
Yeah.
So to listen to you speak, it made me feel great because it's like I had a hand in that pot.
Oh God.
So it's not about this is
and
this
you
is
still
the
got a
goal.
hand in the pot. Like,
But what I'm saying to you is this is the goal. You don't. I would never. It makes me feel that much more better to see you turn out like this. I don't give a fuck if I never make 100K. The fact that I watched you do it is like, damn. I don't want to put a lid on that. I want to water that. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not dealing with enemigos or frenemies and shit like that, somebody who's gonna hurt you, your success, me watching you do that was like, damn. Or even just listening to that.
That's the thing is like,
feel good. You don't see that often.
I'm still looking up to the same niggas. You feel me? Like,
but even if you didn't, I would fuck if you don't look up to me no more, period.
Nah, I do
just
though, but just what I'm trying to tell you is like, a lot of niggas get to a certain level or a certain point, because I'm not even at a certain level where I could, again, if my mom's not doing what she want to do in life and my daughter can't do whatever, go to the best charter private school, she got to drive her to school, you feel me? Like, people get a certain couple accomplishments, because I took a picture with this rapper. I don't got to look up to my bros that I was looking up to for 10, 15. I'm still looking up to the same people. I'm still looking up to the people that's waking up every day, going to work, taking care of their family, taking care of their kids. The same people that's in the community doing what they got to do. My same cousins that's, grinding, running businesses, running the world. I'm looking up to the same people I've been looking up to, Nipsey Hussle, Jay-Z. I'm studying the same people that I've been studying for 10 years now. I've been studying, again, RP Ski, you feel me?
For sure.
A lot of y'all know, that was...
You know what you know if you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was teaching me a lot of this shit.
He's up top.
12 years old, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And the shit that he was teaching about and all that, like, I'm still studying the same people. I'm still studying you, like, going to the gym every day, the reputation, the discipline that it takes to break through. You got to break through shit. Like, it's the difference between a breakdown and a breakthrough. Like, you got to break through that next gear of consistency and just ambition and shit like that. So,
all the mentors, man. Don't hate on your mentees, man. Let them flourish. Don't try to box them up or let them be who they are. Even if they turn around and act like you didn't exist, you gotta live in the know.
Because you shouldn't be doing it for that. Like, you shouldn't be like the young people that I got under me. Like, I want them to outdo me. I want them to be bigger and better than me, because in all reality, ultimately, I'm giving you the cheat code, bro. I'm telling you, if it's on you to listen or not listen, I'm telling you how to avoid all of the stuff I went through. And people be stubborn and not listening. So I'm not doing it because I'm looking for a monetary gain, or I'm looking to say, yo, I put him on, I told him that. I'm looking at it because I'm doing it out of my own charity. That's just one of my pillars of life I live by as a Muslim. It's charity. So if I'm giving you some information, if I'm teaching you something, hey, come in, young man, yo, blah, blah, blah. That's just what people did for me. Like, when I went through Blue Nile Passage, the Dinkins and all them at the center, that's what they did for me. Yo, come in, man, yo. You're not running around with your pants down. We're not selling drugs all day for our whole life. Yeah, we not having our posture incorrect. We not sucking our teeth. We're not rolling our eyes like women. We're not crossing our arms like women. We being men. We taking affirmative action. We going in the shit with our chest up, and we getting punched in the face, and we swinging back, and we keeping our chest up, and we saying, yo, we took a L. And we gonna come back tomorrow. We gonna put our gloves up and continue to fight. It's a fight out here, bro. It's tough out here. It's tough out here, bro.
What's going on?
It's tough out here. The economy is tough. The money is tight.
It's hard to live.
Inflation is at an all-time high. That's another thing I want to say. Like, yo, get ready, because people think that
that's ugly.
Yeah, get ready, and it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, it ain't gonna
There's
be
no
better.
more. The dude at McDonald's just said, yo, if you're making $100,000 a year, you're gonna be panhandling.
You're gonna be sick.
You're gonna be panhandling. If you're making $100,000 a year, you're gonna be telling people, yo, I need help feeding my family. So get ready. You feel me? And understand what we up against. We up against inflation. we up against a lot of shit, bro. We up against a lot, bro. And that separation is coming.
A lot of pressure on the men nowadays. A lot of pressure.
That time is coming where it's gonna be like, yo, you either got it or you don't. It's no more like I kind of got it. You either could take care of your family and protect your family, because you gotta pay to protect your family. You gotta pay to put your children in certain schools, live in certain neighborhoods, and do certain type of things. So it's gonna come to a point where I could provide and protect my family, or I can't. Yeah. So get focused. What side you want to be? What side you want to be on? Yeah. Do you want to protect and provide for your family, or you want to be the guy that can't do that? I want to be the guy that could protect and provide for my family. Yeah, facts.
We gonna do that. All right. Where can they follow you at if you in Atlanta?
PriceTag Reef on the gram. PriceTag.atl on the gram for the business. You know, we ain't really even get too much into the business, but you know, the flyers, designer shit, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, Rick Owens, Chanel, Bottega, Balenciaga, everything, man. Chrome Hearts, Matty Boy.
Where's the store located?
Buckhead, right in Buckhead, right off Peachtree, right down the block from Lennox and Phipps. I set up shop right in the middle of the track, right where everything is at. Phipps Mall, Lennox. Then go set up I set up right on Times Square of Atlanta, Buckhead, man, right down the block from everything, from everywhere you want to be. I'm selling all the top Air Jordans, all the top designer Louis Vuitton sneakers. I'm selling a little bit of streetwear brands, not too much, but I'm, you know.
So somebody want to get their shit in there, can they reach out to
No.
Okay.
If you want to get your brand in the store, keep grinding.
Okay.
Because my uncle Hassan used to always say this: if you putting on, they gonna find you.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you going to Woodlands. He used to always tell me this. I always wanted to be like, oh, scouts this and basketball and college football and all that. If you really talented and you really doing what you got to do, I should be looking for you.
That's the OG.
Yeah, you shouldn't be looking for me. You shouldn't be hitting me up saying, yeah, I want to get my brand in your store. How do I do it? How do you do it? Is keep working. Because if your brand was like that, I would be looking for you, because that's what I do.
That's a fact.
I source inventory at a high scale, and I put clients in the hottest shit. So if you got the hottest shit, I'm gonna be looking for you, because my clients is looking for me to put them in the hottest shit. They not looking for me to put them in some shit. You hit me up on Instagram and say, how do I get my brand in your store?
Nah. Nothing's normal, man. This episode was explosive. We're gonna get him back up here. There's a few more things I want to touch
Shout out
on.
all my bros too, not to cut you. Shout out all my bros that's doing their thing, man. AB, COO, Earn Your Leisure, Walt King, House of Kings.
Alex no Walt.
Yeah. Walt,
that's what we just
Walt House of Fire. King's Playhouse. That nigga Walt got dinosaurs coming out the ceiling.
Got a full
fire
Six
truck.
Flags.
Nigga got a fire truck business, pull up basketball.
The game event he got.
So shout out my bros.
Shout out to P2. You want to come up?
Yeah, shout out to all the bros that's doing their thing.
Young niggas too.
Yeah, shout out to the bros. Shout out to young boys that's doing their thing. Dom, Devon Tommen, grinding.
T-Tom, my dog, him and Rel. They were just down in that Vest Fest.
Yeah, who else? It's a lot. Let's just give. Let's get a floor to the bros that's doing shit.
Everybody.
For one,
shout out to GBA. Y'all already know that.
Tails. Shout out my big bro Tails.
That's top, middle, bottom line.
GBA.
You know what's up with that. Shout out to EYL. I don't really even address them as EYL. Shout out to the guys, because those the bros before anything. Shout out to.
That's just a foundation though. Like let's just keep it a bean. Like they made a lot of shit possible for a lot of people, including us.
100%.
That's the foundation of this. That's the foundation of this. That's the foundation of Beautiful Nightmares. That's the foundation of Price Tag. You feel me? Yeah. So when you're speaking on, the bros, just pay homage and just keep it moving respectfully.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas.
Okay, so hold on.
A lot of niggas be hating on the bros, bro.
Because now I see where you going with this. You around a lot of that too. Like, I mean, listen, how you coming? Like, do you ever run into different people who feel different ways about the guys and have to, like put shit in check? I mean, I don't really be having to put nothing in check, because we see it,
I don't really politic, but it's just like, I had to put myself in check. Cause this is a real moment.
Sure.
There was a point in time I'm like, damn, my cousin doing this, my cousin doing this. He could help me do this. Yeah, he could only help me to the extent that I want to help myself.
Right.
He don't owe me nothing.
Nah, nobody.
He allocated me a lot of opportunities. Invest Fest every year for the last 4 years. Here, table, tickets, what you need. I was at Invest Fest. I got clients that come. I got clients that come to my store that come and spend their money and fuck with me because they met me at Invest Fest when I just had the Beautiful Nightmares table that he gave me.
That you didn't pick,
That he gave me that cost $5,000. So if you do the math, he gave it to me for 3 years. That's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000.
How could you be mad?
You know what I'm saying? Then if I add up all the other shit, he still got it on Market Mondays on Beautiful Nightmares had in the background. That's probably $100,000 to $200,000 a year in advertising. He just wore it the other day. The Dad Homies
Free $99.
Beautiful Nightmares. That's all. So he already gave me a half a ticket or a ticket. So if just because a nigga don't, and I could still call bro if I'm fucked up.
And that's not obligated.
If I'm fucked up, I could still call bro and say, yo, I need
I've been there.
I need
I've
something.
been there.
So don't hate and respect the program. Nobody's bigger than the program. That's the program. They came and they laid it down, and everybody else follows suit, and that's just it.
Yeah.
And that's just the way we gotta be said.
And that's Reef. That's Reef if y'all want to know.
That just gotta be said because I do feel like, a lot of people be trying to throw salt and throw shade on some hate and shit. And that shit is corny.
That shit is anything great though.
My big cousin, my big brother, uncle, really all in one. He like a big brother, uncle, cousin, everything. He came and he got on time and he did some shit that niggas ain't do. You feel me?
Ever in life.
And he put a lot of people on. And it's even with this, us starting podcast businesses, financial literacy. He came and he did some shit that niggas need to respect. You feel me?
It's some shit that's deeply embedded. I ain't here to tell nobody's story, but deeply embedded in y'all related in y'all family. Like this financial shit, that's because a Bilal thing. G.
Because it's crazy. Ultimately he changed the reality of niggas' lives. You understand? Like if my brothers would have had this information that he was kicking, it would have saved us lives. Like my big brother might not have life in jail. Mm-hmm. My other brothers might not have did 15, 20 years in prison if they knew. If my brother, when he was making whatever he was making in the streets, knew to invest in Google and just chill for 5 years in 2002, he might not be in jail for the rest of his life.
Also, too, though, them stories, because if we talking about Shadi, somebody who, if this is the line, it could have went this way or that way because y'all family alone. So them examples is probably why he never even indulged into some of those things. And he was always smart enough, like, listen, my cousins is already, niggas ain't even outside yet.
And he didn't have to.
Cousins is already fighting for their life already in the system, but for niggas even
be
outside.
Having it confused because niggas be thinking because he didn't want to indulge in that shit.
Nah,
that he couldn't have or he didn't want
That's
to.
That's besides the point.
He seen the bigger picture. Yeah, you feel me?
I think we got this big confusion of like, what's smart, what's real. Violence doesn't make you a real guy.
That's
first and foremost.
Not at all.
Secondly,
violence be dumb a lot of times and reckless.
That's exactly
and dangerous.
So the niggas who got a chance to skip the streets and get the lessons in the streets, those is the geniuses. Facts. And they don't get a lot of credit. So I'm past that stage of who was outside and who was this. Because in reality, if you wouldn't want your life for your son, you shouldn't be bragging on it.
And again, like,
I ain't taking nothing away from niggas who was outside.
Stop hating on the bros. Stop throwing salt and stop thinking it don't get like that. Because if it do get like that, we coming,
See,
bro.
this is bro little cousin.
Yeah, stop playing,
so
bro.
He take it. I see shit, but it's like this is regular for where
yeah,
we from.
And when I see stuff, I'll be ignoring it because if it gets to that point, we
that's
coming.
My man, bro.
Yeah,
but it's like it don't hit me like that's like I know he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know he don't care either. But I'm just saying, like, if he do care, and that raised a problem that he do care, we coming. So stop that hating weird shit and just let my bro shine, man, and continue to do what he did, which is open the doors.
Yeah, that's it.
And we coming through. The doors is open and we coming through.
I don't really get involved in that because I'm a nigga. Even without the favors, when you genuinely care about somebody, it ain't about that. These is my friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a nigga that.
But it's different when a nigga.
I've benefited off of work that wasn't mine.
It is different when a
How
nigga.
could you be
it's
upset?
different when a nigga show you something. Like it's
That's
different
it.
when a nigga show you, oh, you could grind for
Bro just went on a little baby rant. This how he could get. He was calm.
You
cool.
you could grind for 5 years and run up 30 million.
Yeah.
And run up $1 billion valuation. You just grind for 5-10 years. I bet I want to do that. I don't want to shoot somebody and go to jail and call my bros every day, telling them I need money to survive, or my girlfriends is not talking to me because they sliding off doing what they want. I don't want to live like that. Yeah. I want to do what I'm seeing niggas do: take jets and take trips and
riding camels. Niggas in Italy one day, they doing it.
Niggas is kicking it with Canelo, like
chilling, chilling. And Croft did the We got into like I don't look at people outside of who they are. These is legends. I already looked at niggas as legends back when niggas was taking me to Sofritos and back when niggas was doing cook. So I've been looked at niggas as legends a lot. When he went to, like I said, I don't want to make this just about bro, but like when he went to Thailand, him and Smalls, he was already a legend to me. Like, cause that's something that I want to do now. I want to take a trip over there. He had already did that. And I don't look at people outside of human. Like we dehumanize people. They doing
stuff that you can't even fathom, bro. Like you know what it's like to throw an event in Atlanta, Georgia, and bring out 30,000 people. Magic Johnson, Rick Ross, 50 Cent. Like stop playing,
moguls, gang.
Like stop playing. Like a lot of people, like you do it.
Yeah.
That's how I want to end it. Everybody always hating. You do it. You go do that. You open a price tag. You start a Nothing Normal. You go start a house of fire with Walt did. You go do it. You go run a multi-million-dollar company like Abdullah and run around and do 1 million emails every day. Nigga passed out. I don't even want to get in that. Like,
nigga don't need to be explained.
Nigga grinding so hard, nigga can't even function.
But that's the part
working
they don't
so
see
damn
that,
hard.
though.
Yeah, like
some G shit.
Y'all don't know what bro go through. Like I know what bro go. Me and bro would get into it because I think I know what he go through. He telling, nah, you don't know, bro. You don't know what it's like to do 10,000 emails, 15 million calls. You in a meeting, you doing. Y'all don't know what it take.
And y'all want it,
and y'all want it, and y'all don't know what it take. Y'all
don't even got what it take to do it. You can't endurance, and you can't endure that.
And sometimes you gotta go get what it takes. You gotta go through some shit to even acquire what it takes. It takes discipline. It takes repetition. It takes consistency. It takes a lot. It takes patience. It takes a lot, bro. And a lot of y'all don't got what it take, and y'all want what people is out here getting, but y'all don't want to put the work in, and y'all don't want to respect the game. That's what Meek said. Respect the game.
Fuck these niggas, man. That's how I feel. Like that's why I ain't even gonna lie. Like I could have said all of that, and this is what I know. It's just when you can't stop something, you're gonna try to destroy it. That's the next option. So
but certain shit you can't destroy. Certain shit is bigger than that.
They gonna get it the same way we gonna get it, but at a larger scale. So it's a lot. I know what it take. They ain't gonna stop. Ain't nobody getting too out of pocket from what I see. A lot of shit just being said on the internet. So I don't go crazy. Like once it go there, go there.
Yeah, and a lot of
when
shit
it's there, it's there. So it's nothing to even talk about.
A lot of stuff be being said on the internet, but it be like, you know,
every story you gotta pick your role. You gonna be the main character, that's who everybody coming to see, or you gonna be the one that's talking about the nigga that they want that coming to see.
I don't care about what's being said on the internet.
Fuck these niggas.
I don't care about what's being said on the internet.
You hear me? Hey, you hear me? Fuck you niggas.
It's
you
a lot of people
doing
on
what
the
you're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do.
It's a lot of people on the internet that's saying they getting the money, that's posting the money, that's posting the jury, that's posting the, but
gang, these niggas goofy. Gang.
In real life,
I've been trying to keep it cool. Like, yo, bro, the world is goofy.
There's a lot of bosses out here that's not employing nobody. How you a boss? What's your payroll?
Yeah, fuck all these niggas.
My payroll is like that, bro. Like when I do my books and I do my payroll, I got a couple people making like what teachers make.
For sure.
Like
you're a boss, man.
And my payroll is like that. Sometimes I sit back and say, damn, my employees made more money than me this month.
Yeah.
For 6 months in a row.
For sure.
I might not make money for 4 or 5 months. I'm just reinvesting, keep building. Mm-hmm. I seen that Dame and Charlemagne interviewing, you know, they getting on Dame and shit like that. But I felt them like, yo, I don't be having all the money all the time. Sometimes I might make 30, turn around and invest 45. I got to go in my pocket another 15. Because I want to
try
keep
not
building.
to laugh at niggas no more because everybody get a turn at this shit. I'm older now too, but I've been through a lot. I sat down, I had to deal with myself. That was the beauty of getting shot. It was a nightmare getting shot, but the beauty was it made me
That's
sit down
beautiful.
and deal
Nightmares
with myself.
too, right there, y'all.
I had to deal
Seeing
with
the
myself.
beauty and the most
I
worst
see this
things
shit
that you're
different.
seeing.
So the shit that they go through, I understand it. Like they gonna always go through it for the rest of their careers. Anything great, anything that can't be controlled, you're gonna try to destroy it. They can't
Oh, God.
control. They independent alone. That's it. They not underneath nothing. They do what the fuck they want to do. People's gonna try to hate
And the
that.
problem is,
I know this already.
A problem. The problem is right there is like they the program, and it's a lot of other little guys that do not want to conform to
These
the
hoes
program.
be having niggas fucked up too.
Yeah,
man.
like it'd be a pride. Like
Catch
a lot
a bitch
of
and a nigga
a lot of
likes.
people. A lot of
You
people
shot
don't.
to get fly
A lot
now,
of people
man.
don't want
Wait,
to.
wait.
A lot of people don't want to conform to the program. You feel me? And they want to be their own program. And that's just not how it works.
Listen, you're gonna be in the bleachers, you're gonna be in the game. If you in the game, you don't got time to focus on everybody else's stats. That's for the niggas in the bleachers. So
That's what they.
listen, he wanted to go on this little rant. I ain't mad at him. That's his
My
family.
fault, yeah.
What's understood don't gotta be explained. I know what's going on with the guys already as far as that hate shit. I see it. I don't be worried.
I just
about
wanted to
niggas.
put that out there.
Niggas
so
are
people,
relevant.
No, I just wanted to put that out there so people know that I pay homage to this shit myself.
For sure.
You feel me? Like
absolutely.
I don't think I came and did it myself. Like I pay homage to that. Like now my cousin set the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
I followed and studied the blueprint. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm still trying to follow and figure it out. And I'm thankful that he set that blueprint. And everybody else should be thankful too.
sure.
That's it.
Listen, I can't speak for everybody else. I can just speak for me. Me personally, I'm somebody who I got a lot of admiration, and I can acknowledge that I got a lot of help. A lot of help. I just don't. Everything don't need to be spoke on. Who need to know? They know what's going on. They know where it's always gonna stay with me. Wow.
That do it
normal.
though. That should do it.
Yeah.
My brother.
Yo, it's always love.
I appreciate
It's my
you.
boy.
That's my big brother too, right here, y'all.
niggas.
I don't like to start acting delusional. This somebody I've been looking up to for years just because of his aura, his bot. You know, a real family man, a real gangster, somebody who take care of his family, somebody who teaching, you know, our young men how to protect themselves with their hands. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's been in the community for years, teaching us survival tactics before the boxing, teaching us how to swim. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how I met bro at the community center, teaching us
Pull up on me.
teaching us how to swim. This is a life tactic, how to defend yourself with your hands. This is a life tactic. And somebody who done survived some of the toughest things that I really seen. Like it's not too much tougher things that have survived than getting shot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how I seen you go through that and how you bounce back and how you continue to give back to the community. You know, I appreciate what you're doing and the work you've been putting in for years. And, you know, it's paying off. You got guys like me, you got a couple
Got
guys.
PriceTag Reef up here.
Yeah, you got a couple guys in the community that, you know, you definitely poured into and you know, it's starting to show. So continue to do what you're doing, my big brother. I appreciate you. And
love you,
nothing normal, man. How this shit out right now. Realest shit out too.
You know what's
It's
going
not
on.
just hot, real. It's real, it's authentic, it's genuine, it's organic, it's not rushed. You know, we could have did this a year, 2-3 years ago, but you know, everything happened in due time. And yeah, man, nothing normal.
Let's
Price
get
tag.
it. Cut.